Well, most of us have been there after a busy day at work or with the kids. 1 o'clock ticks over and you're settling into a few glasses in the evening. But the trend is causing significant damage, increasing the rate of heart problems, liver disease and alcohol-induced dementia. Let's bring in Dr. Tamara Hunter to discuss this further. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Hunter.
Hi, Tracy.
We normally talk about teens and young adults consuming dangerous levels of alcohol, but this particular report highlights concerns for people in their 50s and 60s and binge drinking. Does this surprise you?
Well, it doesn't actually surprise me. In Australia, alcohol consumption is probably higher than most other countries in the world. It's the second leading cause of preventable death and hospitalisation in Australia, second to tobacco. And we know that 1 in 5 West Australians drink alcohol to a level that's going to cause them harm at some point in their life. In our culture, though, alcohol consumption is kind of encouraged as part of a social, recreational activity. So it's not unusual for us to get home from work and relax with a glass of wine, but we've got to remember that it's a drug of addiction, and the more we drink, the more we're going to need to drink to get that heady effect. And as you've said, there is a lot of research showing its association with heart disease, cancers like bowel cancer, breast cancer, oral cancers, and even dementia. So this doesn't actually surprise me.
Yeah, and as you said, it's part of our culture to have a glass of wine after work, and it seems to be normalised as well. But I mean, how can you manage the impact that wine can have on your health?
Well, I think we certainly underestimate the amount the amount that we drink. The recommendation is for a healthy individual, no more than 2 standard drinks per day, but an average wine glass actually holds 1.8 standard drinks. So you can see how you could actually drink more than you intend to. Plus, if we're constantly rewarding ourselves and then celebrating on the weekend, we're going to have very few alcohol-free days. So, you know, it's my opinion to be really mindful of your drinking. Certainly, unless you have an addiction issue, you don't have to be a teetotaler, but be mindful of the amount that you're drinking, what you're drinking, and perhaps even consider some other regular healthy habits to relax at the end of a day, like exercise, meditation, even just conversation with friends and family.
Also have a few alcohol-free days as well during the week.
Absolutely. A couple of alcohol-free days. Train yourself to not rely on alcohol.
And in terms of other health impacts, you mentioned a few there. Are you seeing an increase with alcohol being related to those certain health issues?
Well, certainly the evidence is suggesting that whether you binge drink, so saving it all up and having it on Saturday night, or just consistently having a couple of standard drinks every day, we do know the long-term health implications are there.
Okay. Dr. Tamara Hunter, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Tracy.